A Franciscan blessing begins this way. May God bless you with discomfort. Discomfort at easy answers, at half-truths, and superficial relationships, so that you may live deep within your heart. Now, I share that with you because too often we see the discomforts that we have in our lives as simply bad and simply wrong, as things that are not good for us and that we would not have to or should not have to endure. And when we see them that way, then we see them as simply things that need to end or that we need to just ride out or go through before we can get to a different place where we actually live a good life. And we wait for whatever it is that we consider to be the best life that we have. We wait for the right person to come along, or the right job, or the right home, or the right whatever it is that you want to fill in that blank with. Now, this doesn't mean that everything we go through has some higher purpose or is given into our lives so that we have some other purpose. But it does mean that in every difficult circumstance and in everything that we can experience, we can choose to use that experience to help us grow and shape and develop into somebody else. We can either wallow in self-pity, or we can come to some kind of way in which we can see a blessing for growth and opportunity in it. Now, there are times, and I don't want to paste over some really difficult tragedies in our lives. There are times when we don't necessarily wallow in self-pity, but the things that happen in our lives overwhelm us, and they cause us to have to just sit for a while and to lament, to cry out to God in the midst of our pain. And one of the benefits of the laments of the Psalms, for example, or the way that the people cry out to God in the Bible, is that they do so recognizing that He can help them through whatever it is that they are going through, and that He will help them through that. And sometimes that means taking responsibility for being able to see the good, to be more optimistic, to see the ways in which whatever it is we are going through can be something that we can grow through, and not only grow through, but something that we can actually change. Seth Godin, in his book Linchpin, talks about how sometimes people simply complain about the job that they have and they hope that they could get a better one. But sometimes all it means is that in your particular job, you just need to kind of change the way that you're engaging. Stand up, step forward, and start doing the things that you want to do within an organization. Don't necessarily wait for somebody to tell you to do it, but do it. Take responsibility for some of those things. He says, one day, Benny Thomas stood up. She stood up, she spoke up, and she started doing a new job. She didn't leave her organization, didn't even get a new title or new responsibilities. Instead, she started leaning in and seeking out projects where she could make a difference. Suddenly, Benny was inspired. She was looking for opportunities instead of hiding from blame. She was putting herself on the line, pushing through the dip that comes with every project and making things happen. The fascinating and universal truth is that the opportunities came after she was inspired. She wasn't inspired by the opportunities. And that sometimes is key. If we can look for opportunities and maybe take a risky step forward and move into those opportunities, the act of doing so and taking on a project that might be difficult, might be risky, but also might come with some good reward is something that can fill our souls and become and make us to be more inspired and inspiring people. So this week, I want to leave you with that Franciscan blessing. May God bless you with discomfort at easy answers, half-truths, and superficial relationships so that you may live deep within your heart. May God bless you with anger at injustice, oppression, and exploitation of people so that you may work for justice, freedom, and peace. May God bless you with tears, tears to shed for those who suffer pain, rejection, hunger, and war, so that you may reach your hand to comfort them and turn their pain to joy. And may God bless you with enough foolishness to believe that you can make a difference in the world, so that you will do what others claim cannot be done, to bring justice and kindness to all our children and the poor. May you be a blessing to others this week.